towards the crossfire. Oh my goodness, it's going to be the snipers against sniper here for hardpoint, AJ.
And also to note, right, Beef, let's not forget, when during the group stages, NRX 2911, they met Almighty, and they dragged Almighty into crossfire twice, and both of those crossfires were won by NRX. Almighty could not do much. Then again, okay, there's a little bit of a difference here, right? Crossfire, search and destroy, Almighty got flattened out 6-1. Crossfire, when it came to domination, it was 137. So that clearly shows that Almighty has the map as well. They just need to focus in on the gunfights, right? But the problem is when you face a military force with the lineup of Jay-Z, Crush, Idra, Kendi, Whoopi, he's going to give that backup. So he's not really going to go in there and crush it with the KRM early in the game. How do you do it? How do you survive, Beef?
Well, you're going to have to know where to place yourself, especially for a hardpoint. Again, there are going to be power positions where you'd want to spawn your enemy at the opposite end of the map. You're going to be seeing here people outside of the map. Now, these are going to be your slayers. These are going to be your flex players. And OBJ, they're going to be inside. And right now, we see here Jay-Z is going to be that OBJ. And right now, Shut Up as well is going to be OBJ for Almighty. Right now, we see NRX Jeremiah having a really strong start so far. But again, it's hardpoint. Anything can happen here, AJ.
Solid, right? And that anything can happen statement literally means one hard point is all it takes. It's not far between the two squads at all. 49-23. Almighty picks up the next hard point, and there you go. They have got up the very next one. They should be able to take the lead as well. The question is, can they get it done against a squad like NRX Jeremiah 2911, who has been hiding their full-on wrath the whole competition? Yes, one may argue that Almighty has done that as well, but Almighty has been tested many a time so far. NRX has been put to that same test. NRX has come out victorious. Almighty, yes, they have done well for themselves in this game. But, just grabbing that big one, man. Today is that day. And they don't seem to be doing really well up to the halfway point, Beef.
But then you see here, they are poison positioned in that defense. Such solid defense from A. I know that they're going to be able to get point number 3 because right now you can see their defense is so nice right now. Shut Up being able to do that OBJ yet again. They weren't able to get P1 and P2, and it's up to this P3 for them to actually get all the points. And right now I think they'll be able to do that. Now it's going to be the battle of P4, but then the War Machines are out already, AJ. Now they're going to have to go rotate a bit early on into that next hardpoint.
Okay, 75-57, this is that catch-up gameplay that we were talking about, right, Beef? And there you go. They should be able to get it sorted here. If they can hold on for the last 15 seconds, they will be able to play that catch-up gameplay and overtake on that points as well. And all they need to focus on is getting the very next hard point. But it is a little easier said than done, right? We are going to be rotating from Laundry all the way into Tailor Shop, which is the Special Forces base. And who is currently spawning there? It is NRX Jeremiah 2911. So, like I said, easier said than done.
Yes, exactly. And now this hardpoint P4 is going to be the hardest to infiltrate. So Almighty is going to have a hard time playing catch up on this one because there's so many spawns points here. There's going to be a lot of defensive points here, especially having to go against someone like Whoopi at the very end of that map. They're going to have a hard time going in here. Heaven is going to want to actually get rid of Whoopi. He's the first one you'd want to get rid of. And right now, Kendi already has that Sparrow, and he does so well with that. The points are trickling down over here. The gap is getting wider, AJ.
It is wider, and it is because of that NRX spawn. You want to try to step into the territory of the champions of Garena and reset their spawn. Yeah, even the Almighty are having problems, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as they go in here for the approach right now. Final 6 seconds on this hard point, and NRX has reaped so much from it as we go in for the rotation down into the wear room. Don't forget, this time it is the almighty spawn, and resetting the spawn of the almighty. Is that going to be an uphill task? Is that going to be an uphill battle? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will find out as Captain Jay-Z goes in. We're at the forefront. He gets taken down, but it doesn't matter because the attack is not over. But the almighty seem to be crushing it. This is their hard point and their spawn. Here come the XS1 Goliath as well. A double to go in for the defense, and Shut Up just slays his opponent. Olive down with the Sparrow kills as well. A two-piece for himself. 134 will catch up to you, Filipinos, says the Lion City representing almighty beef.
Such a solid defense here by Almighty. The defense is just absolutely crazy with that double Goliath. We already saw yesterday, NRX was able to use that triple Goliath, but then Almighty says, oh, don't worry, we got a Goliath of our own, but then it does get exploded. Now it's all about P1 again right now. If NRX gets this, if they actually cap this down, actually if both teams cap this down, but right now Almighty has it down, it's going to be basically the money hill. They're gonna win whoever gets to keep this hard point.
If at all Almighty holds this particular hard point, I'll tell you, I am impressed because the central building belongs to NRX Jeremiah 2911. Are they going to be able to take it back? No. Lion City represent Almighty crushes match number 1. And that was an NRX pick, and the Comeback Kings make it back, beef. Ha!
They had a hard time infiltrating P4 and P1 because they utilized their score streak so well. That was such an amazing strategy. You could even barely see NRX bringing out any kind of score streaks. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe they started losing their gunfights, but then Almighty just brought out everything they had in those last 2 hills, and it was a valiant effort here by Almighty. It was amazing for them to actually see that solid defense. I think, AJ, that was probably one of the best defensive moves I've seen in the competition so far in Hardpoint.
Correct. I agree with you because of how smart these two squads are. And as you notice there, Beef, it was not about the gun skills. It was not about who could get those crazy shots, those clutch moments. Yes, we did see Shut Up in many a times on that P4 defense, right? When we were down at the, tailor shop, he locked that area down. He didn't allow those players to step, down at the wear room. He didn't allow those players to step in. Now, here is the issue, though. NRX Jeremiah 2911, they need to step up their gameplay, because if you want to go in with strategy, the IQ gameplays, dude, man, the Lion City represent have always been better when it comes to the mind games. Almighty will snatch away NRX's map from them, but there's nothing to count out, Beef. This is the game of the Comeback Kings.
Yes, exactly. Are they going to be able to come back from this? Because we all know how well they are if they are put in a very pressurized situation. But then we're heading over to Search and Destroy in Standoff. And we already know that Almighty, now this is their bread and butter, as what you've said. This is their cherry on top. And now it's going to be very difficult for NRX Jeremiah to actually beat Almighty, knowing that they're on fire right now, that they have their rhythm. Now, NRX Jeremiah 2911 really needs to step it up for this Search and Destroy.
No doubt. Agreed, but here's the thing. Search and Destroy means it's finally time to see whether it's gonna be Whoopi or Heaven. That's all I care about. I don't care who wins the next match. This is gonna go down to match number 5 either way. 2 games in the bag for Almighty doesn't mean anything. If they can bag the third one, perfect. Almighty versus NRX. Scratch that. It is Whoopi versus Heaven. Let's see what happens, Beef.
It's basically a sniper versus sniper over here in this Search and Destroy. And whoever gets that opening pick will definitely show who's boss. Again, there's going to be a 2-sniper meta over here. And these teams have been utilizing it. And Shut Up almost getting someone there. Just had a little peek. But they're not going to make that same mistake yet again, AJ.
It's crazy, right, Beef? I mean, you can micro peek on PC because you've got a mouse and a keyboard. How in the world do these guys micro peek with a mobile, man? I mean, those fingers NRX. Let's go. Heaven in here with the skull. But Idra takes Irfan J out of the equation. The bomb with Alep. He goes in for the push. And back to back with those straights. Makes it a 3-on-3. Shut up. Takes Jay-Z out of the equation. And it is Alep on Whoopi, which means things are going to get a little bit more crazier. NRX crushes as well as Candy. A 2-on-1 and Candy shuts it down. NRX takes point number 3 on the almighty stuff.
My goodness, what is happening? They are taking each other out on each other's map picks. I think it's opposite day right now. Now, that makes it actually more interesting. It really proves that they've done their homework. That they know that, okay, they're going to probably choose Crossfire, so this is what we can do. So right now, NRX Jeremiah 2911 did exactly that here in Standoff. They know how strong Almighty is over here in Standoff. AJ, now this is going to be a very interesting matchup.
Come on, Lion City represents Singapore. Let's go, y'all. NRX is waiting as Whoopi takes Heaven now. That's 2-0, Beef.
Exactly. We see here, whoever's going to get that opening pick is most likely going to be getting it. But then shut up. Look at that. Getting rid of Whoopi, AJ.
Come on, the almighty, what's going on? You are losing your own home turf. This is not like the Lion City representing ravaging Singaporeans at all. And it looks like the Filipinos want to make this a little bit more difficult. But the bomb right now being planted by Alip, and it's got Shut Up on the roam here with the defense as well. The quick scopes by Shut Up should be able to hold this ground down for a little bit. 35 seconds is nothing for the almighty Beef.
Yes, exactly. This is a lot of time, and Irfan J already spots them. He surprisingly backs out. Yep. Well, I guess he wasn't a bit too confident that he was the only one there. Shut Up is in trouble.
Hide and seek, baby! That's Crush shuts down. Shut Up. It's going to be on it, but he gets the clutch. Is he going to be able to do it? But no, it is Crush who continuously crushes his opponents. And with just a few seconds left on the clock, Crush with the clutch.
Oh, that was such amazing movement over there by Crush. I was actually surprised that he was able to get that. I thought Alip was going to get that 2-piece, but then Crush just has that movement going down. Something that is actually similar to what Clove has, so I'm very interested in looking forward to if ever that happens over here. And then we see here a very aggressive push yet again here by NRX, and I feel like right now Almighty's kind of pushing back a little bit.
Oh, Crush. With a beautiful nade right after. But Heaven shuts Whoopi out of the equation. 1-2. Whoopi's going to be pissed. 2 more rounds. NRX might be able to finish this off, but the Almighty, they should be able to fight this back. But let's not forget, Beef, this has been the attacking side for Almighty. Defensive side, NRX has gotten 4 points. Crazy. Unbelievable. The attacking side should have the advantage, but not against a monster squad like NRX as Candy goes on a rampage. Irfan J shut down a 3-2 versus situation. Incendio on Jay-Z makes it a 2-on-2, and it looks like it's all equal back up. The Almighty can make a comeback.
Oh, here we go. The comeback is going, but then it is a 1v1 situation against Crush and Shut Up. AJ, it's going to be the battle of the sniper and also the SMG. But then Shut Up here actually has the QQ9 as well.
Yeah, QQ9 action back-to-back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the meta so far, but not a lot of players are going in here with this gun because you need to keep it balanced. But what a flex player Shut Up is, right? He can go in there with those snipes. He can also go in close range combat. But you're picking this up against a player like Crush. This guy literally crushes. Can he go in for the crush and the clutch? And he goes in for the jump shot. And yeah, boy, Crush with the clutch.
My God, that patience that Crush has. We've seen it throughout this competition, and we've seen his growth all throughout these years of playing. That was patience right there, and only a seasoned player like Crush can actually master that. He waited patiently there in that corner, even making that smoke bomb over there, and he was rewarded at the end.
This time, it's going to be NRX Jeremiah 2911 with the attack. They go in here for a quick push, but Almighty's already on spot. Shut Up takes Crush out of the equation, which means the poison for NRX is shut down. It's a 5-on-4. Jay-Z out as well. Alib getting the damage done. It is a 4-on-3 situation. The attacking side have been shut down by the Almighty defense. And here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If NRX takes one more, it's game over. And what an insult that would be to the Almighty. Almighty, but Almighty is not having any of it as Heaven shuts Candy out of the equation. 4 versus 2. Whoopi as well as Idra. If there are any two that can make a difference, it's these two, right? Idra didn't bring the chopper in here this time. It's going to be that man of war action. What can they get done, Beef?
Oh, now this is going to be very hard for Irda to actually do, but then a 1v3 situation, we've seen this before. He's picking up that sniper. Now that's the best tool you can actually get for really getting those clutches. Alep is going to be right around the corner. They're going to be able to find him. We'll see. Oh, this is going to be very interesting here.
Nope. Incendio with the beautiful positioning, anticipates the appearance of Vitra, goes out there, shuts him out. Almighty takes one right back. How are we going to be able to see the Almighty defense set in here and, push this into round number 11? Let's see if or not the champions of Garena, the kings of Garena, can shut down the Lion City representing, ravaging Almighty. Jay-Z KRM action goes in, positions himself, which means NRX can get the plant early in the game, Beef.
Well, if Almighty actually pulls this 5 games in a row, then I feel like NRX is going to have a taste of their own medicine, because we know Almighty can actually do that. With the bomb being planted, though, Almighty is going to have a hard time to actually pull this through, because you see here, Crush is right around the corner, and as like that, Crush crushes it.
But he gets shut down by Irfan J. It's a 3 versus 3 situation. 21 seconds on the clock. Incendio shots Candy out with a 2-piece. Idra out as well. What can Whoopi do? Whoopi gets taken out, and it looks like the Almighty defense is a thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's see 2 hashtags going in here. Hashtag Crush with the clutch and hashtag Almighty defense. Can we see them push it all the way to round 11, or will Crush help his squad shut this down?
They've already known that to shut down Crush early on the game, they know that they will win that round. Almighty proving to be such an amazing team right now, and I feel like both of these teams are having a hard time with the attack, which is very surprising, because if you're attacking, if you're the one planting the bomb, then you're gonna have an easier time, but not for this one. And again, the bomb is going down again at the A-bomb site, and for now, there's still 5 men left for both teams.
And this is what I like about NRX Jeremiah, right? They're playing standoff right on the attacking side. They go in there for those quick plants and immediately placing pressure on a squad like the Almighty, regardless of who you are, regardless of how almighty you are, okay? When that pressure comes in here to defuse, plus take down 5 monsters from the Philippines, dude. Yeah, the pressure is on. Shut Up takes Crush out of the equation. Incendio on Jay-Z. Jay-Z before just that takes down Shut Up. NRX, 2-piece back-to-back. Candy, Idra in here. Alip on Candy. It looks like this is all over. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NRX Jeremiah 29-11 shuts it down with Whoopi on the snipe.
What an absolutely dominating gameplay here by NRX Jeremiah, and we did not expect this at all. Everything was basically flipped upside down, and with that play that they did, can I commend Kuya here, their coach, for actually putting it there. The pinch that they did. If you guys don't know what a pinch is, it's basically your team is going on opposite ends, really squishing down the opponent, and that's what NRX did. We saw there, Idra was at the backside. He was flanking, and that was able to get them that essential 2-piece that he did. Very, very essential and amazing plays here.
Speaking about backsides and, Idra trying to go in for the backstab, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a quick community service announcement. If you do, because since this is a match between NRX as well as Almighty, PH as well as SG, there is something that we wanted to talk to you about. There has been, a few things within the game that you would have wanted to report, maybe some unbecoming behavior, especially for, our female esports players, streamers, the chat is something we just can't close off sometimes, and a lot of the girls, you guys feel like you don't even want to turn on voice chat because you're going to be constantly harassed by whoever it is on the other side harassing you. Now, here's what I love about Garena. The moment they found out about this, they immediately responded, giving us the links for 4 of the community moderators who you will be able to submit your reports directly to. Now, all of these players who are going on this harassing rant, they will receive their bans, and we will be able to keep this community safer for all of you out there. Don't stay silent. If you see it, if this happens to you, make sure you reach out for help. and we will clear this community up. Beef, I'm sure you faced it too, right? But before
Oh
we
my
go,
God.
yeah,
Don't tell
before
me.
we dwell into that a little bit further, we are back in here.
Yes, back in here with our domination, and I can't wait to actually say my piece later on. But here we go, something that's very
Ooh.
hot, on fire right now. Wow, amazing pieces here by NRX Jeremiah.
Yeah, we'll come back to that, Beef, because it's really, really important that we need to sort this out within the community. It's Bravo as well as Charlie, taken by NRX Jeremiah's 29-11 so early, and the reason for that, as soon as we opened up that match, Beef, the kill feed was just NRX, NRX, NRX. They were going back to back. They were ferocious because they knew they needed that early lockdown. This is their map. Can the Almighty take it away from them yet again?
Oh, I think they are. Here we go. The Bravo takedown by Almighty, which is very surprising. NRX actually didn't really defend that, but then just like that, Candy is going to be able to get that all by himself, and with Jay-Z as well. Now, it's going to be the battle for Bravo here, AJ.
When they go in there for Bravo, right, the Almighty need to remember that NRX picked this map for a reason. And when we, especially for 1 point, and I was surprised that the Almighty managed to take game number 1 because of this very reason. The central building is the house of NRX when it comes to the Crossfire map. The central building is the spot where Crush just dominates his opponents, and they control the upstairs as well as the downstairs and the shortcut as well. So it's really, really tough to take this away from NRX. But the Almighty have already proven it once that they can do it. Can they do it again, Beef?
I feel like they can, because right now they did take Bravo, but then just like that, I feel like NRX is going to want to go for Bravo as well. But then we see here a full 5-man push here for Bravo from Almighty. And we saw there Irfan J actually took Bravo all by himself. Crush right now is being such a nuisance going into their spawn. And we already know how well he does over here in this specific spot. Well, it's going to be a very interesting effort here with Bravo almost being taken by NRX Jeremiah 29-11, but being shut down really, really quickly. Are they going to be able to get it? Not quite. We see here such a slight effort. Oh, there you go. I think Jay-Z finishes the job right now. Candy and Jay-Z are doing such a good job actually getting Bravo right now, AJ.
Apologies, B. For the first time in my live shoutcasting, I actually went blank seeing what was happening right in front of the screen, in front of me, right? This is crazy between the two. Neither one wants to let this go. NRX proving that this map belongs to them. Candy with... Oh, what? With the crazy defense and the two-piece, but Incendio coming back in, showing that he can do the exact same as the Almighty drop in to capture Bravo right back. NRX will focus their minds on taking Alpha away. But as they do that, the Almighty show them the reason why they are called the Almighty, with the double cap Bravo as well as Charlie ripped out of the hands of the owners of the map. Crossfire might not belong to NRX after this, but here they come with that fight beef, trying to protect their home turf.
Oh, Crush with that amazing two-piece here, and Shutup's gonna want to get that defense, but it's not enough. Aleb is going to be able to actually cap it for his team, and wow, Almighty's doing such an amazing job with that defense and trying to get that catch-up. Whoever is actually getting these plays out there, I will commend you, because they are not giving up for Bravo. Right now, what NRX needs to do actually is to go for that pinch yet again that they've been doing, AJ.
Oh my God, 73-75. We have seen 150, 149, but have you seen, the halfway point being fought out this well and this close beef? These guys don't want to let it go. Even up to that halfway point, they are showing us we are not going to wait. And this is respect being shown by NRX Jeremiah to the Almighty, because it was very different when they faced NU Anarchy. They allowed NU Anarchy to take that lead because they were confident. They were super duper sure they can make that comeback and show and flex that they are the true comeback kings. You cannot do that against a squad like Almighty, and they are showing that they respect that.
Oh, so he wasn't able to actually see Shut Up right around the corner. He had the War Machine. He wasn't able to actually get him. But then again, it's going to be the battle for Bravo. And if you actually don't get Bravo, the trick is to go for either A or C. Alpha or Charlie, that distraction gameplay always works really well. And Crush being such a nuisance right now, doing that spawn trap over here, and it's going to work? Well, it's not going to work because we see here the Bravo is being taken by Almighty.
Oh, whoa, what? Look at the kill feed. This is crazy. Almighty back to back, just slaying to take that point back. But they haven't been able to touch Bravo just yet until this point. Crush trying to prevent it, doesn't get that prevention. And this is going to be just neck and neck between the two. Almighty with the catch-up gameplay. 92-93. One more second. They equalize and they will take the lead in the game. Nothing between the two so far, B. Absolutely nothing.
You know the reason why NRX is having a hard time with capping any point right now? It's because they don't have a sniper. They actually don't have a sniper. Whoopi is actually having a man of war. Heaven is shutting down everyone from far away, preventing them to come even close right now. But then what they have to do again is to have that pinch gameplay going for Charlie. This is what we were talking about a while ago. If they can't go for B, then they're gonna go for Charlie.
Whoa.
Just like that. Wow! The timing.
They tried. Almighty tried to slay them with the cluster strike. 1 second too late, beef, and that 1 second will make them pay, because here comes NRX Jeremiah 2911 with the ability to force the Almighty to come in here for the defense. And when they come in for the defense, Almighty will be defending against a triple cap. NRX Jeremiah 2911, can they get it done? It's going to be Incendio with the XS1 Goliath takedown. But look at this, Almighty. They managed to take down Charlie as well. You want to take out Alpha? Go right ahead. The Almighty doesn't care. The Almighty wants to slay, and they want to pick up their second win. They're so hungry for a beat.
Yes, and they're doing such a good job right now. Actually, Whoopi over-pushed that one. He should have just stayed inside that main building in mid. He had the Sparrow. He could have taken out Incendio with his Sparrow, but then instead he went to the other side and tried to pick a gunfight with two people. And right now there's going to be a VTOL, but not for long. But then I feel like it's going to be very difficult for NRX to actually pull through this one.
Difficult indeed. Almighty have shown that no matter how much they try to prove that this map belongs to them, they can show that this map can be touched. The Almighty touch is what they call it. As they approach that 145 mark, this match is about to come to an end, because at 147, they can't go in. It's impossible to go in for a double cap, and NRX will suffer a defeat at the almighty hands of the Lion City representing Almighty.
Now, this is very surprising because we know how good NRX is in Crossfire, and the fact that they won that coin toss. It's like they're doing better when they're at a disadvantage. So, which is actually very telling of a team. If, you know, that's good if you're being put at a disadvantage, but if you have the upper hand, you should also win that as well. And right now, Almighty is just proving that they are such a strong team so far.
No doubt about that at all. And it must be so disappointing for the NRX players. And look, there's no doubt, I'm quite sure NRX should be able to pull it back in the next match. But dude, this is going down to the wire, right? It might be pushed to map number 5. But that being said, you need to give Almighty the credit where credit is due. Next map belongs to them. Technically, it is their pick. If they manage to pull this off, they will pull that rug right under from under the feet of NRX Jeremiah 2911. Oh, dude, I don't know, Beef, how the NRX player is going to respond at standoff next.
Well, we've seen here standoff. They did such a good job in search and destroy, and this is the trend so far. Yeah, it's going to be Crossfire is going to go to Almighty, and standoff is going to go to NRX Jeremiah 2911. So it's definitely hard to tell who's going to get this one, but I want to see a game number 5. I really want to see a game number 5.
Okay, see, Beef, the next match, when it starts, we can go slow. So let's talk about this, right? Opening voice chat for the ladies to make the community slightly safer. Tell me about your experience. I mean, is this something that people, like women, face almost all the time in the esports world? Or is it just a one-off thing? One girl had a problem with it.
Oh no, it's a prevalent thing that needs to be addressed. And thank you so much for actually bringing it up. And It's very hard because sometimes we're just so used to it that we don't even notice it anymore. It's that bad. That I mean, I feel like Garena and Call of Duty Mobile is even comparing to other games is a little bit better compared to like let's say other games like let's say ML or stuff like that. Garena is doing such a good job, and Call of Duty is actually doing such a good job with those offenders and such a valiant effort for their team. But you know, being a woman and not, I basically just turn off my team speaker. I don't listen to anyone. It's
No,
that
no,
bad.
no, 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 no. The rule moving forward is open up your voice chat. Go into the chat in global as well. Have fun, guys. You see anyone offending, screenshots, record your screen as well. Audio will be captured and then report. The community moderators are out there for you guys to keep this community safe. Do not back away from enjoying the game. And hey, if you turn on voice chat, maybe you can see the mustachio in there, yeah? Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
NRX Jeremiah 2911. Can the NRX squad take this back, Beef?
Well, it's going to have actually, if they lose this one, they're not going to be able to push through the finals. It's going to be very difficult. So they're going to really want this one more. And right now, they're doing such a good job with taking P1. And again, this is going to be the hardest point to actually defend because it's just so open. So it's all going to depend on those power positions.
Well, NRX Jeremiah 2911 showing that they can light up the hotel yard and also conquer it. One of the hardest hardpoint at this map. Now, you would think that the Almighty would be able to take it away from them on their own map pick, right? But it's the exact opposite, which I'm a little bit afraid of. But you want to know what's interesting here, B? When we go into map number 5, if NRX manages to take this, we don't go back into Crossfire. We go somewhere else. And that might be the break of the meta curse. The meta curse thus far has been when you pick a map, you're going to lose on it.
Yes, exactly. And the next map is actually going to be Summit, which we know both of these teams do so well. And right now, we see point number 2 actually being taken by Almighty. They are positioned well. Now, NRX is going to have like a really hard time with infiltrating, knowing how much of a really good defense Almighty has on this one. But then, we're going to be seeing contest after contest as they're going to try so hard, but it's not going to be enough. They need to push as a team.
The Almighty Irfan J. Dude, I mean, who named them the Almighty, man? I mean, this is a damn good name for a squad like this. The Almighty Shut Up, the Almighty Alip, because they are quite godly when it comes to Call of Duty Mobile. Look at Crush coming through and showing that he can take them down as well, but unfortunately, Shut Up will shut him out of the equation down at the warehouse. 7 more seconds, still in contention, but the Almighty, not only have they taken that hard point, but they've also overtaken the NRX squad on that leaderboard. Now, as we drop back into the third hard point here at house, the Almighty are there as well. What a rotation coming through, Beef. They are relentless. They want to end this. They want to finish it off.
Oh, that was, man, we could have had that Idra. That was so close. He was supposed to get that War Machine kill, not being able to actually get so close. We see here, Almighty is such a good defender. I've never seen them defend so well. And they have that amazing rotation earlier on, and NRX is having such a hard time to actually infiltrate this one. And they need to absolutely win.
This is big. This is big, Beef. This could be over. This could be over for the champions of Garena. Look at Incendio pop off. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Standoff was the map that the Almighty picked. Can NRX Jeremiah, can the Comeback Kings make a comeback on what seems so impossible? 8 more seconds. This is all out of hand. Yesterday, I begged you, do not count NRX Jeremiah 2911 out just yet when they faced off with NU Energy. I don't know if I can pick the same when they face the Almighty Beast.
Man, they're just losing their gunfights right now. You can see the feed here. Only Crush has double digits. And only, like, you can see here, there's so many kills right now. The kill feed is all Almighty. But we see here, NRX Jeremiah has a hold of this point right now, and which is doing such a good job. Jay-Z with those kills. Very essential kills for Jay-Z right now. But is it going to be enough to actually get this? We'll see in a little bit. Again, Whoopi with his score streaks out, with his operators, but he does get taken out, AJ.
This was exactly where NRX turned it around on NU Anarchy, 61-point mark. And at that point, NU Anarchy, this was the exact same glow. This was the exact same situation. But the difference, NRX was slightly lower on those points. If they could make it back there, if they could bake that bread, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trust me, they can bake that bread yet again as they approach that 80-point mark in contention. Almighty takes it back for the final 4 seconds. But that is not what NRX is concerned about. They want to go back into the hotel yard. They want to go back to the base where this all started, and they want to dominate. But look at the XS1 Goliath coming back through. Incendio crushes Whoopi, but Idra will take the XS1 out. Can NRX fight their way back? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can the comeback kings of Garena get it done? Because at the moment, the almighty, the Lion City representing Singaporeans look like they want to slay.
Now this is where the score streaks really have to be placed all out right now. It's going to be so important for them to actually get this point right now. NRX needs to get every single point that they have, which they're really trying right now. Again, this is the reason why it's so important to actually win your gunfights, is to get those streaks, is to get those skills, to actually have those score streaks and operator skills. And right now, Almighty is going to be able to get this one, AJ. Oh no, this spells trouble.
Lion City represent Singapore! Are you ready? Because NRX Jeremiah 2911 has now been crushed. The almighty.
Oh my goodness. It wasn't even close. I can just say that I was hoping there to be a game number 5, but sadly, NRX Jeremiah 2911 came up a little bit too short, and Almighty just proved how well they can do. The Singaporeans, they are so good at this game. And again, coming here on fire from the lower bracket semifinals, heading over to the lower bracket finals, now that is going to be trouble for DG, having to come up with the team like on fire.
This was a surprise because, you know, for anybody that remembers, for anyone who has been following the Call of Duty mobile scene, even